Christian Kids worksheets are quietly becoming a very interesting digital product opportunity on Etsy. As you can see on this first page, we have lots of popular now badges, as well as bestsellers all over the place. These are simple printable activities that help children learn Bible stories, Christian values, prayers, and faith-based lessons through colouring, writing, reflection, and step-by-step activities. And what caught my attention is not only that these products are selling, it's that several of the listings that are gaining lots of traction are only a few months old. Allow me to demonstrate. So coming back to this listing, we can see that it is in demand and 3 people have bought this in the last 24 hours. It is a bestseller and is actually only 3 months old. It is a really great price point of £6.52, and I believe that's because they have gone the extra mile by creating a bundle of different worksheets to create that additional value. And as we can see, 3 people have bought this in the last 24 hours, and that is what has created a total revenue of $168 just for this one listing in a few months. Moving on to this one that is selling really well. It is only a month old. It is in demand. 8 people have bought it in the last 24 hours. It is already a bestseller and has made over $100 in this month alone. Moving on again, we have another one in demand. Another 8 people have bought this in the last 24 hours. It is only a month old and it is almost at $100 revenue as well with a bestseller badge. I could go on. This one is in 20 plus baskets. It's 4 months old and has made $177 estimated revenue. And this one, 3 months old, over $600 of revenue in 20 plus baskets and a bestseller. There is plenty of money being made with these single page worksheets. Now, the stats and data that we are seeing here is being given to us by a really great tool called Listing View. It is really good at revealing that data that's going to help us to make a validated decision whether we should jump into a niche or not. And when you combine these estimates with visible bestseller badges, popular nows, favorites, people buying several in 24 hours alone, and those recent purchase notices, as well as the fact that so many of these listings are really quite young, only a couple of months old, the overall signal within this niche is difficult to ignore. People are buying Christian and faith-based worksheets in droves, and it makes sense when you think about the buyer. Sunday school teachers need low preparation activities. Homeschool parents need Bible lessons they can print immediately. Catechists need Catholic prayer and faith-based formation resources. And in general, parents want screen-free Christian activities for their children. And these Christian worksheets solve a very practical problem. They are inexpensive, easy to print, useful throughout the year, and suitable for individual listings, mini packs, and larger bundles. The demand is definitely there, but the difficult part is creating them. Because when you try to create one from scratch, the process becomes much bigger than it first appears. You have to choose the topic. Then you need to decide what to actually teach. Should it be a colouring page, a story sequence, a reflection sheet, a checklist, a prayer page, or a teaching card activity? You need to write child-friendly wording. You need enough writing space. You need illustrations that support the lesson instead of simply decorating the page. You need to keep the theology simple, the tone gentle, and the layout clear. And once you've done all that, you still need to build the design, proofread the text, and create the mock-ups and write the listing. It's very easy to spend several hours creating one worksheet. And when you're trying to build a full Etsy shop, that pace is exhausting. That's why I spent hours developing a complete prompt system specifically for Christian and Catholic kids worksheets. The Little Disciples printable vault contains more than 120 detailed prompts covering Bible stories, Christian values, going to church, and much more. These are not vague prompts such as make me a worksheet about Noah. Each prompt gives a complete product direction. It includes title, learning purpose, layout, headings, child-friendly content, writing lines, checklist text, illustration placement, Christian symbols, and black and white printable style. So instead of asking AI to invent everything, you are handing it a detailed creative brief. So let me quickly show you the exact process to create these really amazing Christian worksheets. So after purchase, you would gain a link to this prompt library, and this is a selection of over 120 prompts which have been divided into various categories. We have creation, Noah's Ark, David and Goliath, the Good Samaritan, the Our Father, Fruits of the Spirit, 10 Commandments, and many more. So let's start with the Good Samaritan. I'm going to demonstrate 2 of these prompts for you now. So we can either read the full prompt here or we can just copy it. And that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that prompt now. I've opened up another ChatGPT screen here and we're going to choose create image. Now we're just going to copy that prompt there and then we are going to let it do its thing. And whilst this is creating, we're going to go and choose another one. Here we are in the Noah's Ark category. We're going to choose this particular prompt and we're going to start setting that up. Click create again, paste that particular prompt in there. And as we can see now, this one, the previous one, is now being created. And look how gorgeously detailed this particular worksheet has come out as. Lessons from the Good Samaritan, 6 ways to be a loving neighbor. As you can see, super detailed and a really great visual to help a child to learn from this particular story. Now let's try this next prompt. And as it's creating, let me explain it. This is a story sequence type worksheet. And the prompt is telling AI image generator to create numbered panels and place these events in the correct order. That's the way I have created these prompts. They all have a specific role that they need to then be able to follow in order to create really great and detailed worksheets. So included in the prompt, I ask it for simple child-friendly captions and also to use bold black outlines, minimal shading and plenty of white space and large areas that children can also color. So it's doing double duty here. And here we are back. In just a few moments, we have another complete worksheet concept. The story order is planned, the captions are included, the illustrations are placed, the printable style has already been defined. At this stage now, I'll carefully proofread everything because AI text can still contain mistakes, and I'll check every heading, caption, prayer, and scripture reference. This prompt library makes it so simple. All you do is choose a topic, select a worksheet style, copy the prompt, paste it into ChatGPT Images, proofread and polish. And this is where the system becomes especially useful. One topic does not have to become one product. These pages can be listed separately, combined into a mini pack, or added to a larger Bible story or faith formation bundle. You can create younger child versions with more coloring and fewer words. You can create older child versions with deeper reflection. You can build Sunday school packs, Catholic prayer collections, and Christian homeschool resources. The opportunity is already visible in the Etsy research that we've done. Fresh Christian worksheet listings are earning bestseller badges, appearing in baskets, gaining favorites, and showing strong estimated sales activity. And this Little Disciples Printable Vault gives you a much faster way to start creating for that audience without planning every worksheet from a blank page. You can find this vault now at the Digital Prophet Studio, link in the description. Choose the topic, copy the prompt, generate the page, proofread it carefully, and start building your Christian printable collection today. That's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.